Yo. What's good, everybody? How we doing? Sorry, scrambling to make sure all the settings and everything are right and music's working and all that stuff. We got a couple copyright strikes on the last stream, so we've had to pivot a few things. We got them resolved, but we did get a couple copyright strikes, so they pulled our money from us. Let's see. Good evening, Red Candles. You here? Or were you just way early? What's up, Tommy? What's up, 44? What's up, Lambra? Lambra first. Red was first on the other live. ADR, what's going on? Rich Girl Mel, CB, Doug, Slim Stories, Anthony, James, Beaks, George, Tommy. How we doing, guys? Let's see. How many lives are we on today? Yeah, today was rough. I made all my money on the short side early, guys, today. It was all scalps. No trade was over $500. I think across all my accounts, because you know I trade them separately, I think I was up a little over 2K, maybe. And I was done by 11 o'clock a.m. So I stayed out of it. But yeah, call you Puerto Rico, Beaks? All right, I'll call you Puerto Rico. Tonight we are below key support right now here at like just above 250. So I'm kind of leaning a little more downside, but we know how that goes with the Nasdaq lately. I'm coming into the stream a little bit tilted because I was short from just above 253 and price snapped back on me and stopped me out break even. So I'm flat on the session regardless. No, you guys basically missed nothing. But how did you guys trade today? How'd you handle that? Yeah, well, I'll call you Puerto Rico. Yeah, I did see gold. I refuse to trade gold. You guys who trade gold are out of your minds. Completely out of your minds. I avoid it like the plague. What's up, Hyder? How are you? The Lions killed it last time. Oh, yeah, the Lions played well. The defense did really well. Shockingly. Even with half the... even with like half the defense out, they played really well. They shut down Baker Mayfield. Oh, yeah, Red. Yeah, Red. I mean, if you're trading minis on gold, forget about it. Forget about it. Like, it will eat an account quicker than anything else out there. Well, I guess you could try to trade like Nat Gas or silver or something like that. That's even a little more volatile. What's up, Jeff? Oh, yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help the channel. Welcome. I know I took last night off to watch my team play. But, missed you guys. Missed you. But how are you guys trading tonight? Let me know. You love gold because it makes you nervous and excited at the same time? I mean, if you want a heart attack, if you like living on the edge, sure, trade gold. The Lions won last night. What's up, Chris? Thanks. I don't know if we beat you up, right? We just, we scored more than you. We'll say that. Design, you got destroyed on gold. 2 micros, blew an account, was only an eval. Yeah, it's, it'll eat you up, even on micros. You need to trade like nanos or something. They need to come up with a new sizing for it. Let's see. How many people we got in here? Guys, let me know. Is the music working right and everything? Like, the music sound good? Like, levels and everything? Oh, Antoine, you a Bucks fan too? Yeah, I mean, you guys are having a good season. You're just banged up. Losing Mike Evans for the rest of the season is not a good look. You're just banged up, but so are we. I mean, our defense is our entire starting secondary was out. Our entire starting secondary was out. That's why I was shocked we held you guys to 9 points. Let's see. What account am I going to trade tonight? I'm going to trade my funded futures. Reddit sounds good? All right. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. This looks like it could be a good short spot. I'm a little hesitant. But let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can get the sweep down here to 200. I'll put my stop just above this. Hopefully we don't get a bunch of random buyers here at this level. I don't like taking breakout trades, but it feels pretty heavy right now. So I'm thinking we at least get 220. I'll go break even relatively quickly after the sweep. But we do have some size sitting down here. Hopefully it flushes hard here. I like that like 150 area on the Nas to the downside. I'm just a little scared of the rip back on me here. Mary Maid's is ringing the doorbell. They're here to sweep. I mean, I would not put it past me getting stopped out here for $300 or so. But I do like more downside. I like it to run these lows. I'm going to be conservative with my target, though. I'm not going to go for anything massive tonight on the overnight. Man, what happened to Netflix? What's up, Chris? How are ya? ES hasn't broken its lows yet. Let me take a look at ES here quick. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think we'll at least get a push to 220. There's some volume sitting there. So I think we at least get that out of it. You got a block down here at 200. You got a block down here below 185. So I like downside. As long as I don't see any big orders popping in up above, I'm comfortable in this trade. I'm not cool with anything too much above 240, though. Because it means we might be a little range bound. Slim, I'm short. Not an ideal breakout trade here, but I do think we at least get a sweep lower. So we're just going to go for a quick scalp if we can get it. Man, guys, I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit tilted before I came on the live. When that thing, I was up like 25 points on my position, and it came all the way back on me real quick. And then dumped all the way back down. Brainwash, you like all the way down to 25-1. Yeah, I like that 120 to 130 area as a possible target. I think as long as you're like giving it room to breathe a little bit, for sure. I like back down there. All right, this is where I got to be careful. Kind of want it to hard flush 220. Sorry, concentrating on the trade right now, guys, because I got to watch what happens here at 220. Come on, Naz. Don't do that. Don't do that. What's up, Martin? How are ya? Yeah, Red, it's a valuable tool. That the DOM surface. I mean, I don't know what platform you're trading on, but Quant Tower, it's called DOM surface. It really is a valuable tool. Man, why am I not comfortable in this trade? Probably because the entry is above 250. And I hate playing breakouts. Tommy, yeah, I heard Project X is having all sorts of issues right now. Like, are most of you guys on Project X? Do you guys have Project X accounts? Because I've heard even like Lucid was having issues with their Project X. Yeah, James, pretty much. I mean, you can see I'm on the heat map setting for DOM surface right now. Oh, I don't like this 230 reclaim at all. Need a flush out. Everything else is working fine. Yeah, I've just been seeing, I've been getting lots of emails from all the props saying they've been having technical issues with Project X, all the platforms. What's up, Trade Flows? How are ya? I guess I should move this over for the shorts feed here. Tommy, you just have Top Step and My Fun and Futures? Hey, what's up, Trade Flows? Enjoy your evening if you're getting out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the thumbs up. Guys, yeah, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. How many people we got in here right now? We got 82 people in here. Oh, my goodness. Why do I feel like I'm about to get stopped out of this trade only to see it dump again? I know, design. It did it to me earlier. It was ridiculous. I was short from like, where was I short from? I was short from like 250. Somewhere in here. Yeah, like right in here. And this thing did this, and then ripped back on me all the way. The problem is I like more downside. I just don't necessarily love my entry here. Slim funded next is good. Yeah, I just don't know much about a lot of those newer props. Like there's tons of new ones out there. Hypertix, funded next. And I'm almost half tempted to take this break even. I think I think it's going lower, but I'm half tempted to take the break even. Aqua futures? Yeah, I've heard of Aqua futures as well. I don't know much about them either though. Like the four that I trade with, I've told you guys, are Top Step, My Fun and Futures, Lucid, and TakeProfit Trader. Those are the four that I trade with, that I've gotten payouts from all of them, that I can reliably and honestly recommend and suggest that people trade with them, you know? The other ones I don't know enough about to say anything. Man, the Nas just will not go. Design, you might be right here. You're out on Aqua Futures Design? Why is that? All right, we need the flush. Unfortunately, I got to go break even. I don't want this coming back. Need the flush out here. Need it to run 220. Come on, do it. You know you want to, Naz. You know you want to get heavy. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Design, where you at? Come on, call it. Come on, Design. Call it for me. It's gonna come back on me. It just won't go, guys. It just won't go. It just won't do it. How am I taking a loss when my stop is in positive? Well, that's break even number 2 on the night. How are you guys trading tonight, by the way? Let me know. Pavel, I'm trading E-mini Nasdaq contracts. So E-mini NQ, ticker symbol NQ. So every point is $20. What's up, Francois? Oh no, Indian burn. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard Lucid like flattened all positions on any Project X accounts. I did hear that. Man, that AWS outage Really messed up the Project X. Chief Pepsi, you're trying to pass a couple MFFU evals. You took 2 trades, up $80 on both accounts. Nice. Nice. Green is green. They're donezo, Mikey. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Project X will be around, right? Like Top Step runs their entire business on Project X these days, so I mean, they'll be around. There's just a lot of kinks to work out. Tradeify Project X has been down for 2 whole days. Really? Man, yeah, I moved away from all that stuff. I've never traded on Project X, but even Tradeivate back in the day when I started, that was my original trading platform. It was glitchy. So I moved over to Quantower and haven't had really any issues since then, as far as outages are concerned. You passed a 50K Lucid in Tradeivate? Yeah, Tradeivate's very beginner friendly, right? I think it's easy to use, easy to get acclimated to. It's just very, very basic. Oh, why does the Nas always have to retrace like this, guys? Why does it always have to trade right back up into your entries? Yeah, Slim, a lot of people do trade on NinjaTrader. They like NinjaTrader. I would say Quantower is pretty similar to NinjaTrader as far as its trading, you know. As far as the tools it has, as far as execution, I think it's pretty similar. Do we have anything above is the question. I mean, obviously we have some orders, but the larger blocks are to the downside. Actually down into that 25,100, really. I think... Yeah, Pavel, I mean, I love Quantower. I probably won't go away until... I will try out Trades by Matt's new trading platform whenever it gets released. Tradester, just to see what it's like. But I'm very comfortable on Quantower. Very comfortable. I have no complaints, really. Oh, Indian Burn. Yeah, Quantower is an app. It's not web-based. If we can pull back up towards that 250 and get a rejection to step in there, I'm not opposed to trying another short from there. But I can't take the same trade twice. I'm not going to execute again from 230. I tried it once. Didn't work out. I do think the move is to the downside, though. All right, we got 100 people in here. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. What is tonight? Tuesday? So we got 2 more streams after this one this week. Hopefully we can make a little bit of money. Tonight I'm up a whopping 32 cents. 32 cents after 2 trades is what I'm up currently. Mike, yeah, no, better than red. True. I mean, I'll give you that. I just am frustrated because I've seen profit on both my trades, right? Like, obviously, I'm not going to bottom tick the exits where we kind of stopped at. But I should have locked a little bit more in. I should have at least made $100 on each of those trades. You know, on the first one, I saw close to $500 of profit. This last one, we saw, what, like 180 or 160, something like that. So I should have had a $500 night locked in already. Chris, anything but Rhythmic. Rhythmic is my data provider for my personal account too. So I've got Rhythmic for everything except for My Fun and Futures. My Fun and Futures is DX feed. Let me check the music here real quick. All right, music looks like everything's working good. Okay, I think we're good. You have DX feed on Volumetrica, Chris? Yeah, those of you that are watching the stream in the shorts feed, the vertical format, there are 2 live streams going on my channel right now. One's in the horizontal. It's a little bit better viewing experience if you guys want to click on that. It's the one without the word mobile in the title. That's where most people are hanging out at too. Oh, of course. Of course, Naz. It's hard to hold short side positions, guys, right now. I'm finding it very difficult to hold a short side position. Anybody else having that issue right now? I mean, I'm definitely struggling with it. And the funny thing is most of my money lately has been made to the short side. Oh, you weren't saying Rhythmic data is bad, but you don't care for the trading platform itself? Which trading platform, Chris? Volumetrica? Mikey, you're just having trouble making money in general? I haven't been having a hard time making money, right? Like when all is said and done, I've been profitable every day actually lately, but it's been no, AJ, I should not trade gold. What's up, Fernando? I've been making money, but it hasn't come easy. Like it has not, I haven't felt comfortable in any position. I feel like it's been like 20-point scalps, whereas I'm used to holding for, 70 to 100 points on the Nas. I haven't been able to catch those big trades. Connections choking, Pavel? It's got to be you. I think everything's fine. Is anybody else having issues with the stream? Martin could have made about 10K on 1GC tonight. Yeah, I could have also lost 10K on 1GC tonight, Martin. There's that side of it too. Josh, no? Okay, yeah, Pavel, it's got to be on your end, I think. Like, I've got full signal. You did buffer for a second on the YouTube side, Mikey. I mean, well, last week YouTube was down when I was gonna go live. YouTube was down completely. I couldn't even go live. Couldn't watch any other people's live streams either. Yeah, Chris, Iron Beam's great. Iron Beam is great. Jeff, everything's fine for you? Yeah, Pavel. So, yeah, it must be on your end, Pavel. Oh, the Rhythmic R Trader Pro. You're talking about the mobile? Yeah, I know, Chris. Okay, I got you. Yes, it is horrible. Like if you're trying to trade from your phone on Rhythmic on R Trader, oh, it's terrible. It is the worst. Martin's like, don't. Just don't. Yeah, no, it's awful. No doubt about it. Our Trader Pro is probably the worst thing you could possibly use to trade from. That is the one thing that I did like better about Tradeovate than I like about any kind of rhythmic connection was the mobile platform abilities. Rhythmic's just, I mean, you get nothing. You get price, and that's about it. This little teeny chart as well that you can really do nothing with. It's basically just a line chart. Yeah, Martin, 100%. 100%. It's definitely just for closing positions. I mean, if you're just executing but you have your charts open, I guess that's okay, but man, to just solely trade from that is terrible. All right, what is gold doing? Oh my goodness. Gold is ripping faces off tonight. You guys are out of your minds. How else can you trade during work? I mean, yeah, if you're trading from the office. Goodness. Look at this. I mean, what are you meant to do with this? I mean, these are 5-minute candles. You're looking at, what, $3,000 in a 5-minute candle? Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. I'm good. Per mini? 10K down, 10K up, Martin says. Yeah, this is crazy. Trading gold is like being in an abusive relationship. Oh man, I mean, touche. Slam gold. If I'm going down, I'm taking no one with me. Jimmy, what do you mean? What is the best ticker and time frame for gold futures? I've looked at GC and MGC and it doesn't look liquid or natural. Lots of gaps. If I was going to paper trade it, what is the most common? Jimmy, oh, you're trying to learn how to trade gold, Jimmy? I'm not sure why yours would have a bunch of gaps. Have you tried refreshing? Hitting refresh or reloading the history on it? It shouldn't have a bunch of gaps. I'm on a 5-minute time frame right now. If that answers your question. 5-minute time frame dated back 6 months. Design. They do allow gold. I think you just have to reach out to them. But they do allow gold. This is actually my fund of futures that I'm on right now. In fact, this is the micro contracts. Yeah, Jimmy, are you sure you're on the right contract? Out of curiosity? Like, are you on the front month contract? No, trade current futures. I trade the Nasdaq mainly. We're just watching gold fly around and ruin people's lives. That's all we're doing right now. Nas isn't anywhere where I want to execute from. I just tried a short from 230. I got stopped out, break even. If it gets back up to like 250 or just above 250, I'll go over and look at it again. That would be my area, my next area of interest for a possible short. Do yourself a favor and delete gold altogether. I know, it's crazy, design. I don't know how people trade it. Like, I get it. So the guys that are all doing those competitions, right? You can make a lot of money if you're on the right side of it. So if you max leverage gold, that's surefire. And you're right. That's a surefire way to put yourself on a leaderboard for sure. MGC V5. Okay. Is that the current contract on gold? I always have mine on front month, so I never know which exact symbol it is. At this point, you better just trade Bitcoin. We should trade some nat gas. How does that sound? We'll trade NG. I've heard that's a wild ride as well. But for the NAS, like I said, I kind of want to see what happens when we get back up here. This would be a break and retest to the downside of that 250, 255 area. So if we can get a hold below here, I might play the short again. Need GCZ5. Okay, Jimmy, it's GCZ5. Trade lean hogs. Go with silver. Slim, I heard silver's even worse than gold. Isn't it? Isn't that right? Someone told me silver was even worse than gold. Hey, thanks, Wix. Appreciate you. 2 break evens tonight. I'm a little on. I'm not gonna say I'm tilted, right? Like, I haven't lost a ton of money. I'm not sitting here slinging around contracts, but I'm a little annoyed, for sure. I'm slightly annoyed. Sean, 300 away from 2 past combines. Nice, nice. What's up, Sean? How you been? JS, am I your dad? I don't think so. I don't think I'm your dad. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help the channel. I'm not quite sure how or why, but it really does. It really does help the channel. Why do you always trade futures and not trade pasts? Finn. Man, wouldn't that be the way to trade, guys, though? Trade the past? That would be amazing. We would all be super rich. We would all be so rich. Actually, in a way, I guess I do trade the past. The way that I trade kind of is trading the past. I'm looking to the past for what happened in the past to base my current trade around, for sure. BYND might make SQBD tomorrow. Guaranteed folks would still lose money. If you were just trading in the past. I mean, that'd be amazing. Kidding me? Sean, just been hanging out and working. Just got back from Destin, Florida yesterday. Oh, nice. I hope you enjoyed Florida. Florida's on hurricane watch right now, actually. Oh, Slim, I know. Imagine you could go back. Imagine you could trade the past. Or at least see what's coming up. It'd be amazing. Yeah, Mikey. I it seems like that's going to be one of those like Katrina type builds down there. So just be careful. Anybody who's in Florida, just be careful. Be on the lookout. If you have to evacuate, evacuate. I moved here from Charleston, South Carolina, so I know kind of how it goes. Never lived through anything more than a Cat 2, but and that was enough for me. That was enough for me. You had an Apple at $29 a share in 2001, Tommy? Oh, yeah, that's brutal. Tommy, you've been in at least 15 hurricanes, and exactly why you live in Southern SoCal. Yeah, but I mean, you deal with earthquakes out there and wildfires. What, you had 5,000 shares at $29 a share? Oh my goodness, Tommy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're kicking yourself over that one for sure. Can't dwell on it though. It happened. It is what it is. Tommy, earthquakes never happen. The fires aren't really near you. Are you coastal, Tommy? You have water and fire hydrants where you live. So I'm assuming you're not in like the hills. Oh, you're in Orange County? Okay. Nice. Oh, you're in Laguna? Yeah, that's real pretty there. That's a real nice area. I'm a little jealous. It's just so expensive to live in California. It's so expensive to live out there. Just a small $100 bounce on gold, no big. I know Design Gold is just ripping faces off. Just ain't right. You hate gold, lost 2 funded account. Yeah, it'll destroy an account quickly if you're on the wrong side of it. For sure. But yeah, that sucks. I mean, gold is a different animal. It is an entirely different animal. You were charging $50 an hour in Georgia, and you charge $250 an hour to do the same thing, but in a nicer place. Yeah, I mean, you definitely, everything is at a premium, for sure. Everything. Taxes are outrageous in California. They were pretty bad in Chicago when I lived there, too. Chicago was pretty expensive. Later just ain't right. Enjoy the rest of your night. The dollar menu at McDonald's is the $3 menu. Yeah. What's up, Massive? How are you? Chicago, construction and winter, only 2 weathers. Chicago was nice. Like, I'm not gonna say that right now it's not so nice with all the with everything that's going on there. Massive, I've been good. I've been good. I'm a little annoyed with the trading tonight. I probably should have had at least a $500 night tonight. 2 break evens has me a little annoyed. But I'm good. Other than that. Yeah, Tommy, Chicago. I mean, when I lived there, it was nice. Like, Chicago's got really good public transportation, right? You don't necessarily need a car if you live close to the city. Things were a little pricey for sure. But thanks, Massive. I appreciate you. I don't know. I've been on a hot streak lately. I haven't had a red day in a while, so I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's one of those days is coming very soon. I haven't had one of those like big $1,000 loss days in a little bit, but I feel like it's coming. It's been a while. I'm due. Oh, really, Tommy? San Diego's that way now too? Yeah, Doug. I mean, Chicago's nice. They just have a lot of stuff going on there right now. As far as crime is concerned, it's pretty bad there in Chicago. I mean, shoot, they have the National Guard there on the streets currently, so Massive, you hit tilt today in a terrible way, so have the calm this afternoon. Look, guys, we all tilt. Like, it happens. Even I tilt. The one thing that I've learned is when I feel that, I'm not clicking buttons, right? I'm walking away. I'm just I've learned that you have to walk away. You have to go calm down. You're just not thinking clearly when you're tilted. No matter what happens. You open a combine when you go on tilt, Tommy. Yeah, or that, or trade a combine. Don't trade your fundeds, you know. But it happens to all of us, right? You think you're in a great trade, or you're in a great trade, and the thing rips all the way back on you really quickly. You know, an $800 to $1,000 is basically ripped right from you. Yeah, I mean, that stuff is tilting. Even if you don't take the loss, it's tilting. Yeah, Zach, I know we were talking about that earlier on the stream. Like, yeah, the Project X platform took the biggest hit, it seems like. I had no issues. I had zero issues trading on Quantower at all. You always keep a cheap account like Apex when it's tilting, else you'll switch. Yeah. Yeah. When you feel that, you just got to walk away. Easier said than done, obviously. That was one of the hardest things for me to break in my trading was when I'm feeling emotional, when I'm angry, to not sit there and click a bunch of buttons. Very difficult. Because inevitably what happens is you start tilting, and you start tilting in one of these zones, right? And then you're like long, and then you get out at the, you're like long, and you get out at the bottom, and then you're like short because you take $200 loss there, and then you take another $200 loss down here, and you're just flipping back and forth getting chopped up. Inevitably, that's where it's going to happen. Which is also why I don't execute from the same price twice. It's so hard to not to just keep taking trades on tilt, then afterwards you can't believe what happened, almost like a drug addict relapsing. It's very hard. It's very hard to not go chasing those losses back, right? Immediately. It's very tough. You find yourself buying for no reason at all, just pure gambling. Yeah, I mean, it happens. We've all been there. All of us. All of us as traders have been there. Nate, and then before you know it, you're down 600 when you only meant to be down 200 and got over leverage to get it back. Yeah, yeah. Then you add contracts to try and make it back real quick. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you guys ever wonder what it's like for like innocent bystanders that could be walking by your, like, say you were in college or whatever, and you're in the dorms and you're in the dorm room trading, and every single person that passes by, you're sitting there swearing at the monitor, yelling, punching things. Probably think you're a crazy person. Like my editor Mason, he's in an apartment, but he's at uni over in the UK, and I bet sometimes his neighbors are probably thinking, this guy is out of his mind. This guy is out of his freaking mind. $200 is your daily cutoff and you're down 300 and you just want to get the 100 back, and next you're down 9. Yeah. I mean, that's almost like when we talk about, you know, you're like $100 or $200 away from passing an evaluation, and inevitably, what do? You get into a trade in an area where you normally wouldn't, because you're like, oh, I can get 10 points out of this, right? Next thing you know, you take a $400 loss, and you're like, man, I got to make that back. Next thing you know, you've blown the eval a couple trades later. Yeah, we've all been there, I think, at one point or another in our trading journeys. For sure. Tommy used to do that all the time. I think everybody has, right? Like, if you can honestly say in the chat that you've never done that, I mean, by all means, go ahead and tell us. But even me, I've done it. And I've kind of like, I'm a pretty calm individual overall. Very patient. But even I've done it. So I know if I've done it, there's many more out there that have as well. Sith, you did it last night. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it happens, guys. It happens, unfortunately. It just happens. I don't really do it too much anymore, right? Like, I've learned my lessons. I'm 4.5 years into this thing now. This is how I make my living. It becomes a little different when, like, this is your source of income. So I will say that about being a full-time trader is you definitely think longer and harder about the decisions that you make in trading. You definitely don't put on as much risk as you do with the props, right? Like when you're trading your personal account, you know, I might take 10 trades a year on my personal account, maybe. And they're all swing positions, and they're all higher time frame, huge, significant levels that I'm executing from. Yeah, Tommy, everyone should look at it as a business, but with the props have turned it into a casino, so to speak, right? In a way. You took a buy for no reason and told yourself it's one tick. Ink, you can give me a tick without a hard time. Yeah, inevitably, that's the one. You get in the instant that the thing nukes. Nukes 20, 30 points. All right, let's see what happens up here. 250 to 260. That's my area of interest. If we get a rejection there, I'm not opposed to trying the short side. Yeah, Tommy, you got to take the account serious. I mean, they got to last, right? Like, if you get to a funded account, take it slow. There's zero reason if you get to a funded account to sit there and trade it like you did the Combine. No reason to do it that way. You got to treat it like a business. You know, you have $2,000 to start on the 50Ks in most cases. I think my funded futures, you might have a little bit more, 2,500 or something like that. But honestly, starting out those funded accounts, you shouldn't be trading any more than 2 or 3 micros. You know, a mini's just too much risk. Yeah, Tommy, I'm not going to get short yet. I kind of want it to get up there above 250. I'd like for it to test this 30-minute Asia session opening range high. Base Goose, any trades this evening? I've taken 2. They were both break evens. They both got ripped back on. I think at most I had like $500 in profit on the Nas. Gold's flying around like crazy if you feel like putting on some risk. I think we have got Tesla earnings tomorrow, don't we? Lord, bro, is crazy. Even 1 minute, it's like 50 pips. The visual range profile on gold is... How do you even trade that? Yeah, I'm not touching gold. Myself. I'm not touching gold. Once again, you guys that are in the vertical stream, if you'd like the better viewing experience, click on the horizontal live stream on my channel. That's where most people are hanging out at. Feel free to pop on over there. It's a much better viewing experience. Man, guys, it's difficult to keep up with 2 chats. I can't even imagine being one of these streamers that's got thousands of people in their live streams. And if they're doing both the vertical format and horizontal format on YouTube, having 2 chats going at the same time, it's hard to keep up with. Even at my size, even at the small size that my channel is, it's very difficult. Then again, I guess most streamers just ignore their chats anyway, right? I guess. Yeah, Grumpy. So the mobile format, it just reaches a wider audience. Like, for reference, right? The last live stream that we did, the shorts, the vertical format, got over 5,000 views. And the horizontal format got, I think, like 1.3K. Something like that. The vertical format gained 70 plus new subscribers, and the horizontal format gained like close to 40. So it just reaches a wider audience because it's in the shorts feed. So when people are scrolling through their feed, the live stream will pop up for those people that are interested in futures trading. So there's value there. It's just a lot more confusion on my end. But yeah, I still think the better viewing experience is obviously the 1920 by 1080. You know, you get the DOM surface, you get all you guys in the chat. The chat on the horizontal stream is far more active than the shorts feed, the vertical format. But yeah, I mean, the YouTube game it's a tough thing to crack, especially when you don't know what you're doing. Like me. What's up, Johan? Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never been like that active on social media or anything like that. So I'm coming into this completely blind. So I hope I'm doing the right things, you know, but I really don't know. Is anybody in a trade right now? Slim's like, nope. What's up, Armando? It's 9 a.m. there, Mad Lord? 9 a.m.? Where you at, Australia? Chris, you're over here playing around on gold. Short gold from 30.4. You guys are crazy. Oh, man. Oh, you're in Malaysia? Oh, not nice. That's cool. 9 a.m. though. So what is it, Wednesday there? Yeah, so you're a full 12 hours ahead of us. Ahead of me, at least. What's up, Flame? How are you? Yeah, Slim, here's the thing, right? Like, YouTube is going through on their studio. They're making some changes right now that they're actually going to do that for you here very soon. I've heard about the add-on that does it as well. But I think YouTube is going to have an update really soon that's going to do that for me. But yeah, as of right now, currently, I have 2 chats going on. Armando, how was my New York trading? P&L wise, it was good. P&L wise was a little bit over 2K. I think like 2.2K, something like that across all my accounts. But I didn't have a single account that was over $500 made. I would take a small winner on one. I'd go to the next account. I'd take a small winner on that. Go to the next account. But I didn't have anything over a $500 trade today. It was all scalps, which is highly unusual for me. But I mean, I traded okay. I was done by 11 o'clock a.m. my time. Completely done trading. All right, let's see if price can get above 250 here. We'll see what happens. We do have a little bit of volume resting up here, just shy of 260. I'm not sure what kind of size that is. We do have the block still down here below 200 at like 184, 183. Oh, Martin, it was ugly. When I got back and saw what happened this afternoon, I mean, I can only imagine how many people were blowing up accounts in that. I can only imagine. I mean, that would have been tilting price action for me if I was getting involved. For sure. Because it would look heavy at times, and then it would just slow grind back up. Like, look at this hard sell, and then just choppy, 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 hard sell. Yeah, I mean, come on. Hard sell was Trump talking, Tommy? He said something about China. I did see that he canceled a talk with Vladimir Putin today. As soon as he went live, you shorted Tommy. I mean, kind of came out of nowhere, really. I mean, I didn't have anything till all-time highs. So 350 was, well, just shy of 350 was the short. Maybe 340 on this. 335. Armando, so I made all my money on the short side today. So, like, I was really only trading. Really only trading through this. So it wasn't like, I mean, price was coming back on me after my entry, but I was tight trailing my stops on all the shorts that I took through here. So it really wasn't that difficult for me. I wasn't around for a lot of the choppiness. Hey guys, there must not be many people at their charts tonight. We got about 115 people in here. Normally we're around 200 to 250. So a lot of people might have gotten wrecked today. And they're taking a night away from the charts. That, and we do have... Are they doing CPI this week? I thought I saw that on Financial Juice earlier. That CPI was happening Thursday or Friday? Martin, gold. I'm not trading gold. I'm not going to go trade gold. Doug, CPI is happening this week? Okay. That's what I thought. I thought I saw that earlier. Oh, why it's quiet? Because of gold? Oh, you mean people getting wrecked by trading gold? Yeah. Yeah. I got you. Armando, you got destroyed with New York trading? A lot of people did. A lot of people got chopped up today. A lot of people struggled with it. Like, if you continued to trade throughout the entire session today, chances are, even if you had profits, you probably gave a lot of it back, right? People are finally liquidated. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look at it. Look at it. So you must have just had a lot of profit taking going on at those highs, is what was happening. Just a lot of profit taking on gold. A small country sold. Yeah, I mean, gold is just a different animal. Like, even if you trade micros, right? Like, let's I mean, I don't know if this is a good area to even hit a buy here. Let's try it. Let's try a micro gold. Even a micro, I'm already down 20 bucks right there. You know, just on that entry alone. $30, $40, $50. You know? Like, what are we doing here? Let's see if I can even get out positive. I mean, this is just one micro. You know? Let's make sure we don't do anything crazy stupid here. The government will say we have all the gold in Fort Knox. I mean, it could, for sure. I mean, even a micro. Like, look at this. This is crazy. I should probably go break even here. I should probably not let this come back on me, right? Oh, man. We'll put our stop right here. We'll put our stop right there. We'll see if I can get a winner on gold. I just can't believe that it moves around like that. Even on micros, you know? What about NQ? What's NQ doing right now? NQ's kind of just chilling. I kind of wanted... we're on gold right now. We're on gold, micro gold. All right, I'm going break even. I want nothing to do. I want it just to rip. Just rip higher. Yes. Let's get a winner. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move our target up. Let's target like 150. Sure. Why not? Come on. Okay, that's cool. Gold micros is cool too. Gold is crazy. Oh, this thing's coming all the way back on me already. Come on. Rip higher. Let's go. Jeez. Like, even when it's flying around 2 points, I mean, if you're on a mini, that's $200 just like that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, just a $600 slap back down. No problem. No problem. Yeah, screw that, guys. Screw that. You guys are crazy. If you're trading minis on that, you guys are crazy. Out of your minds. Yeah, I want nothing to do with that extraordinary cave trader. I want nothing to do with gold. you guys can have that all to yourselves. You traded gold for 3 years. It never used to move like that. I know that much. Mad Lord, are you trading minis or micros? Minis? Oh my goodness. Crazy. You were trading micros and with no stop loss? I don't know. That doesn't sound like much fun. I said forget that. Would I be down on the trade now? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good break even there. I mean, yeah, like this is a, what, $10,000 move down? 10K back up? Per contract? So I'm assuming the dollar was up today, right? Like if gold was down that much, I'm assuming the dollar was up today, right? Was DXY up? Hang on, guys. Let me go kick on the fan real quick. It's getting warm in here. Yeah, NQ's kind of getting there. NQ's kind of getting close. Tommy. The dollar barely moved today, Eric? And gold was down that much? I would have thought the dollar would have been way up today. If I'm going to trade this, I need to make sure I'm on the right account. I don't know if I want to trade gold, though. All right, guys, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Look at this. I still have a starter account. Let's trade this funded. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Think it's going down? I don't know. I think gold could still go up to 5K. I do still think gold could go up to 5K. But I do like this breakdown here. The only problem is now we've got kind of like a bull flag set up. If it doesn't run these lows. So I think if it gets back above 110, the long's probably the play. Up into probably like 176. Skull Cruncher, you're telling me to short gold right now? Oh man, should I listen to the chat? Guys. I don't have any evals going, so it's all fundeds. Skull Cruncher, you're shorting. Yeah, Tommy, I don't see a short either. This looks very bull flaggy to me. We're stair-stepping back up. I would think that the move is up, probably at least into here. And then maybe a peak above and failure. It's a bull trap. Oh no, we got people on both sides of the equation. Wow, look at the Nas ripping up there to 260s. The Nas is ripping, guys. Yeah, Johan, I mean, structurally, right? Like, I don't know how gold, like I don't know if it moves the same as, like, the indexes at all. But right now, this would be, like, structurally speaking, this would be a long for me. Right? Chip Chaser, yeah, Take Profit Trader pays. I've yet to hear of anybody being denied payouts from Take Profit Trader. You have a gold short at 4.4K? Oh, you mean like... Oh, you're in a swing short position from 4.4. Did it get there? Did it... I mean, did it even get there? It came up just shy of 4.4. It looks like, right? Yeah. Oh, you have one waiting at 4.4, is what you're saying. Oh, on your... Okay. On your exchange, it did get there? Okay. Wow, that's like a top tick. That's like a top tick entry. What's up, Kelly? Kelly, I've just taken a bunch of break-evens. I've taken 3 trades if you include the gold trade now. All break-evens. Omar, you're saying it's probably going to shoot higher if it hits 4.4K? Yeah, I mean, 5K seems like you've got the big boys chasing that 5K target. You've got Goldman Sachs. You've got some banks. You've got people saying that that's where it's going to go. Those are their topside targets right now on gold. So, chances are, it's probably going to go there. If there's enough money pushing price there, it will go there. All right, let's try a buy limit here. I think gold is going to probably chop 100 for a little while. So if we can get the sweep down to and test this wick over here, that would be my long side play on gold. Might not even get there though. Might just bounce 100. Skull Cruncher, I'm not looking for much. Just an initial bounce. I'll go break even relatively quickly on it. In fact, it's already played out, kind of. Just never got there. Buyers held it up. The grind of the moment. You've been watching. You've just been silent. Thanks for watching, brother. Guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. We got about 140 people in here right now. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I know the trading hasn't been great per se, but we're trying. See, the problem I have right now with a short on the Nas is it's above support at like the low 250s here now. And for me, this would be a reclaim retest for a long to retrace this downside. So if we get back below 250, if we get back below VWAP here, I'm not opposed to trying a short again. But if it hangs up above 250, I'm thinking it's probably a little more upside. Lance, you really need a payout in your life? Just a tiny bit of positive reinforcement would be nice. I mean, look, getting to payout is one of the hardest things with props. Like, it's very, very difficult. People that have been in the prop game for a long time haven't got a payout. You know, some people have gone 2 years trading props without getting a single payout. They force you to trade under such tight rules and restrictions that it almost forces failures. But you'll get there, Lance, I promise. You'll get there. You'll learn how to play the game. Take payouts consistently. Honestly, the key is to have multiple funded accounts, right? Like if you're just trading a single funded, it's very hard. Because you don't have any way to limit your risk, right? Like, I mean, you can say, okay, I lost $200. I'm done for the day. But please try and gold long. It'll print. You want to see me win? What's gold doing? It's already gone. It never got to where I would have been interested. It held. But this is looking very, very pumpy. Lance, you struggle staying in the winners? You're not alone. A lot of people have a hard time holding winners. This market's been very tough to hold positions. Like, unless you are top tick, bottom tick entries, it's very hard to hold positions right now. It's very difficult. Even I struggle with holding on to my trades right now. So, you're not alone. Oh, Tommy, I'm right there with you. Like, it definitely looks like a bull flag. But I don't know enough about gold to say that with confidence either, you know? I just don't know enough about it. Your heart races with just a single micro, Lance? Yeah, that probably means you're trading highly emotionally driven, which isn't a good sign. You kind of want to eliminate the emotional side of it. Yeah, I mean, I like a retest back up into 195, 200, somewhere in there on gold. I mean, this move makes a lot of sense. Retest that former support. See if it wants to reject there. That's probably the move on gold. Overall. I mean, you got one bounce here. It held. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bounces. You've got a rejection here to the top side. So, yeah, this is probably the area where it wants to trade back into. Well, hopefully you guys took that early entry. It missed me by what? 5 points? Yeah, 5 points was where? This is getting to that point where it could get kind of aggressive to the top side too. You're swipe typing and making typos. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, Lance. I think. Well, if you're trading a single micro and you're emotional about it, obviously you can't go down any more size than that. But a lot of times when you're feeling that kind of heat, you probably it usually means you're oversized. But trading one micro, you can't go any lower. So I think it's more the psychological side, if that's the case. You've just taken a beating recently, and maybe it's time to step back for a few days and just watch instead of actually trading, or trade a paper account until you're feeling good about your trading again. Oh, Lauren, 100%. 100%. Ideally, that almost applies to everything, right? Like, you really want to only be trading for something that you're going to hold for a period of time. That's really where we all should be executing from. Is there any way to get that book map anywhere else? The grind in the oh, you're talking about Dom Surface over here, I'm assuming. A lot of trading platforms have it. I know NinjaTrader has a variation of it. I know Sierra Charts has a variation of it. Obviously, Quantower does. But you can purchase directly from Bookmap as well. You're up on gold tonight, but ate 1,200 during New York and micros? Yeah. Well, I had the right direction. Just price never got there. Grandmaster, MotiveWave has it too. Yeah, most trading platforms have a variation of it for sure. The only ones that don't are like Tradeovate. Casual, they have live feeds of Bookmap on YouTube if you want to be cheap. I mean, yeah, that's true. I think there is live streams of Bookmap. Wow, everything's ripping right now. Even look at the NAS. The NAS is all the way back up to 270. The long wick to the right? Wait, what? Long wick to the right. Oh, yeah, Grandmaster. I'm 100%. The gold long is gone. The gold long is gone. For sure. I had a limit order sitting right here. Never got there. Five-hole clams looking nice, Blue Dog. Yeah, I mean, if you guys caught that, that's great. That's a great move. Or if you're long from lower, this is kind of going to be a hard, long entry with that much aggression to the downside. Yeah, what I was looking for is a reclaim of this wick over here, right? Reclaim of this wick, retest. It just didn't get to where I kind of wanted it to. I think for me on gold, 5 to 6 points is too much risk. So I wanted my entry closer to the bottom of this wick, and it just never got there. But that's fine, right? Like, I'm going to miss some moves. But at least I had the right read. I'll say that. Yeah, Lance. Yeah, you can't size down much from a single micro is right. You can't. That's as low as it goes right now, currently. Yeah, Lance, I would say maybe widen the stop. Maybe widen the stop and don't go to break even until, you know, price gets to where your target is or close to it. Hey, later, Martin. Oh, Grandmaster. No, I trade Nasdaq mainly. We're looking at gold tonight because it's moving around a little bit better than the Nas is. I mean, the Nas is kind of ripping now, but Nas is looking like it wants to retrace this whole sell-off at this point. Where's Design at? Design, are you still here? Go ahead and say it, brother. Go ahead and say it if you're still hanging around. Tommy, look at the 4 hour. A ton of break-even trades, Lance. You're moving too quick. Like, Lance, there's nothing wrong with that. And I realize your frustration with taking a lot of break-evens. I've been taking a lot of break-evens recently, too. So you're not alone as far as being annoyed that you are taking a lot of break-evens. It's just the market conditions right now. Like, if you're not executing at the top or bottom of moves... you know, like major swings, price is re-offering previously traded price a lot. So you're getting a lot of retraces, even within 1 minute candles. Like consecutive 1 minute candles are barcoding kind of, you know, they're printing red, green, red, green, red, green, and just re-offering previously traded price. So you're not alone, right? We all go through those moments. You just kind of have to, when you're struggling, it's all about being a break-even trader rather than a profitable trader. But that is the sign of a profitable trader, is somebody who can go through the struggle and come out of it break even or slightly positive, because the bangers are going to come. Like, those happen over time. So just stick with it, be patient, You know, you're not going to make $5,000 every day. It's just not going to happen. Some people do, but I'm not one of those people. So just be patient. If you're taking a lot of break evens, just that's fine. It's better than blowing up accounts. At the end of the day, it's all about how well you manage your risks. So break even trades are a part of it. I just need 50 funded accounts and copy trade them all and make $100 each day. 67.75 on ES salty puts. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I've got resistance there at this point. You got central pivot sitting just below. It's 74. It looks. So I guess it could get a little choppy. Okay, Blue Dog. So there's somewhat of a pullback, but massive buy orders on the order block chart on those green bubbles. Okay, so these aren't really all that massive. Like all these green bubbles that you see are, there's nothing more than 5 orders going off through here, right? I don't see any number even in the double digits here. So they're not really that big. But what this is indicating to me is if buyers are not able to push this above that 280 area relatively soon, there's probably a passive seller here absorbing all this aggressive buying, meaning we'll probably see a little bit more downside until we can find enough buyers to hold price up for another move higher. Right? Like that's what this is telling me. So all of this price is probably going to get retraded. So you're probably going to get a pullback into probably like 260. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's just more aggressive buyers than there is aggressive sellers right now. That's all that's telling me. Scared by the volatility, Lance? Yeah, I mean, it'll get you sometimes for sure. It just makes it imperative that you're executing in the right areas is what the volatility tells you. You have to trust your levels and have proper risk management. Like that's the best you can do in highly volatile situations. Yeah, Blue Dog. So what we're talking about is what you want to see on this push is you want to see a surge up through 280 is what that's telling you. If it can't get above this highest aggressive seller here, we are in for a little bit of downside. Johan, the Nasdaq's in a bearish fair value gap. On what time frame? All right, is gold still ripping higher? All right, let me get off the 4 hour at this point. Let's go back to the 5 minute. Well, I mean, that was a good long. I just didn't catch it. What's up, Dishruan? How are ya? What's up, Palm? No, Palm, I haven't tuned into a single Lucid Town Hall. I'm sure it was wild because most of the people over there are trading on Project X, and, well, all the X platforms have been struggling. All of them have been on the struggle bus. Oh, nice, Sith. Nice. I'm glad I could help. I will be the first to say I have no idea what I'm doing on gold. So it's pure technical analysis. Quick technical analysis at that. Disharon, my trading day was, well, I'm not going to say it was good, right? Like, the P&L doesn't tell the whole story always. Like, my P&L was good. But it wasn't like I had any really good, what I would consider a good trade. I made good money, but it wasn't like it was super good trading. I didn't have a single trade that was over $500. But at the end of the day, because I alternate my accounts, I was making $200 here, $300 there, $500 on another account. At the end of the day, it added up to 2.2K. But it wasn't like any really good trades. They were all just momentum moves. It's wild. Project X pulled something like you'd expect to see out of Apex. I know. I know. I know Project X is having issues right now. Thanks, Palm. Yeah, I mean, money, like P&L wise, guys, my trading doesn't always show up in the P&L. At least mine doesn't always show up in the P&L line. All right, like I know everybody likes to judge their trading based on how much green they are or how much red they are. That doesn't always tell the whole story. Nice, Johan. Nice. Yeah, this is looking like, I mean, we might go try to retrade these highs. Project X is a top tier indicator. DeMonte. You guys remember when Top Step initially went to X and it was like they had the tilt indicator? You guys remember that thing? And it was basically just a smaller sample size RSI. Like you get over there and it would say 77% of our traders are long on the Nasdaq right now. And it was like immediately short that thing. Immediately hit the short button. Just fade the tilt indicator. Yeah, Disruan. It was just a lot of scalps. I think I took 5 trades and they were all just small scalps. Nothing crazy. And one of them I kind of got lucky and got a flush for 25 points. I think it went more than that, but I got trailed out of it. Let's see. We got a block that just popped up here at 25,300 on the NAS. Let's Let's see how big this order is. I mean, it's only 65. That's not really a lot. What's up, Michael? How are you? What do we got? We got about 150 people in here. Guys, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, hit that thumbs up for me. I think a lot of people got wrecked today, guys. We are about 100 viewers shy of what we normally have, views-wise. I think a lot of people got wrecked today. I can kind of always get a good gauge by how many people are in the streams, right? Can always kind of get a good gauge. Nah, Kelly, a lot of people use Ninja Trader. You're not alone. Oh, Michael, you're right there with me. You're right there with me. I was done nice and early. Well, I was done by like 11, I'll say. I shut it down at about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. Yeah, Lance, I wasn't around. I wasn't around for the, was it Netflix earnings that caused that? Is that what it was? Right at the close? yeah, Musty, you definitely picked a good day. Like I said, there was just an initial sell-off, which was what I caught. Grandmaster, you're showing 80 orders at 300. I got 65. Do you have it grouped? Are you showing it by ticks? Do you have it like grouping every 5 points or something like that? Because that could be the case. Watch what Beyond does. About 5. What's up, Hoover? Yeah, like if you don't have it based on ticks, like if you have your scaling a little bit different, it'll combine the orders around you. So if you have like every 5 points showing orders, yeah, you would be including all of this. So yeah, that's probably why there's a discrepancy there. From 266 with 5 micros, Musty? Yeah, I like it. I like at least 290. I like at least up here at this point. Tommy, you just changed your candles to orange and black? Yeah, guys, actually, do you guys change the colors of your candles so that you don't see red or green? I always keep the red and green candles. I don't know why. Oh, Musty, nothing wrong with that. With the volatility that we've seen and all-time high trading, I don't blame you for sizing down at all. Tommy, yes, it's psychological. Yeah, a lot of people do it. A lot of people don't like seeing red on their charts. Nick, you changed to green and purple on the candle colors? Kelly, you used blue and purple for years? Yeah, even my friend Goose, Banana Bread Trades, he does like bright pink and green, I think. I can't remember the exact colors that he has, but he's got something a little bit different. My editor Mason, he does like red and black, I think. Dishrawan, do I prefer scalping or riding the market? Dishrawan, I prefer to hold my positions. I definitely am not the greatest of scalpers at picking out, 5 or 10 point moves. I'm much better executing from higher time frame support and resistance. And I like to hold level to level. So I prefer to hold my trades for 50 plus points. But I haven't been able to do that recently. Occasionally I'll catch one, but I haven't been able to get a lot of those. lately. You're thinking about changing colors, it messes with your mental? You can see a gnat on the screen, Tommy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Eric, I know. We're coming into that area where it's going to probably go sideways for a little bit. Probably for like a half hour at least. Nice little ride up there, though, from like 220. If you caught at that move. If you're profitable on red and green, imagine what the other colors could do. I don't know. It's just what I'm used to. I've been trading on red and green candles for like 4.5 years. Really longer than that if you include my like practice days. Chris Gold's fading. I mean, it's pulling back a little bit. I wouldn't say it's fading just yet. I would say below 110. Then you can start thinking about it. All black background with all white candles looks really sick too. "30-second scalps," Chris said. Oh man, I wish I was that kind of trader. I'm just not. I have to wait for price to come to my areas. And unfortunately, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere for me. I mean, ES is kind of at a spot right now where I would consider an ES trade, but ES is kind of just ranging, so it's not like it would just be an ES scalp. It wouldn't be much more than that. Yeah, been a light night tonight, guys. Viewership-wise, I just looked at the views. Really, like, I have a feeling a lot of people got wrecked today. They want nothing to do with the markets tonight. Speaking of which, need to ask you guys something. To tell you the truth, I just thought about this. So I do have two. You hope the stream tells me more than how many people lost their shirts. No, I can always tell, Lance, like when the viewers are down, that's generally the days where the market was really tough on people. You know, they just don't want anything to do with trading for that night. Like they either blew up or they don't have any more money to purchase accounts or whatever the case may be. Or the markets are just dead, right? I can always kind of tell what's going on. Normally we're around 240 viewers. Tonight we have 150. So we're down 100 viewers from what we normally are. But here's the question that I have. So, in the midst of doing our last Take Profit Trader giveaway, we found out that they don't charge you for the evaluation, but they do charge an activation fee on those account giveaways. So here's the question. Would you guys still want me to do those giveaways on those Take Profit Trader accounts? Full well knowing that if you pass, you're still going to need to pay the $130 activation fee. Oh, nice, Lance. Nice. Yeah, we've all been there. Because I do have two 50K Take Profit Trader accounts to give away. But I wanted your guys' opinion on this. Because here's the thing. With Take Profit Trader, if you use code WES on a 50K account, the evaluation cost is just over $100 after the discount. And then you have no activation fee, right? So it's technically cheaper to go through the evaluation and pass it and get the funded account than it is to get the free account currently and have to pay the activation fee, which doesn't make any sense to me either. I don't know why it is that way. We argued with them on the last one that we did because they said it was a free account giveaway and it ended up having to pay an activation fee on it, or the person did. We talked to them, we argued with them, and we ended up getting that account where they didn't have to pay the activation fee, but they said that they aren't going to do it again. So the evaluation is still free, right? But you end up paying more if you do pass the evaluation than you would if you were to just purchase an evaluation and go through it that way. So I want your guys' opinion on that. Let me know what you guys think, because I do have two accounts to give away right now. But I wanted to get your guys' opinion on that and be honest and open out in front of it before I did the giveaway. Yeah, Fit with Lisa, you have to go through the evaluation. So you get the evaluation for free. And then if you pass the evaluation, you end up paying the activation fee for the funded account. Because I know me, right? And if I was in that spot, I would just go through the test and pay $30 less myself, because I know I can pass the things with a high frequency. But I know that some of you still struggle in those evaluations, right? And is it worth it for you to do it that way, right? Because you still get a free shot at an evaluation. It's just if you do happen to pass it, you're going to end up paying more than you would have if you were to just purchase an evaluation, right? Yeah, I'm kind of battling that, because I was always under the assumption that giveaways were free accounts, right? And then come to find out, they get you with the activation fees. So I'm not sure what the best route is. If you guys want me to do the giveaways, obviously I'm going to do the giveaways. I'm not using the accounts. Mason's not using the accounts. So like we have the accounts just sitting there waiting. We have the codes and everything, but I just wanted to know how you guys felt about it overall. And just so you know, Lucid accounts are not that way. They are free accounts. If you pass it, it's no cost to you after passing it. Yeah, fit with Lisa. I mean, I'm all about giving them away. You know, like I'm not gonna trade them. It's for Take Profit Trader, Lance. Take Profit Trader. Jimmy, you'll donate so someone else can buy one. Yeah, Take Profit Traders are great. They're a great prop, right? Like I just didn't like the fact that they say it's a free account and then they charge an activation fee on the back end that's more expensive than actually going through the test currently, you know? So I just wanted to get your guys' feel on it. I do have two 50K Take Profit Trader account codes to do as giveaways. If you guys want to do it, we'll go ahead and do those giveaways, you know, tomorrow tomorrow and Thursday. I guess we could do them. Net, they're $130 activation fee with Take Profit Trader. Yeah, Hoover. I mean, if you're struggling to pass the evals, obviously a free eval is going to be great, and you won't mind paying that on the back end. But if you consistently pass evals and get to funded, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to pay the $130 activation fee when their current promotion is 40% off, which brings their 50K account down to just over $100 with no activation fee. So it's actually cheaper if you can consistently pass the evaluations to do it, like just pay the $100 or whatever for the evaluation, pass the eval, and you're done, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Dubai. Dubai, I think it's just new account purchases on Take Profit Trader with code Wes. You can use code Wes at Take Profit Trader for 40% off, no activation fee currently. But I think it's just new accounts. I think the 25K is like $90 after the code with the discount. Yeah, Casual, I know they've been running the same promotion forever. It's been 40% off, no activation fee for a long time. Skull Cruncher shorting gold with you. No, I'm not shorting gold. It's looking like a boost. This thing's looking like it's going higher. I'm not gonna short gold. Yeah, Kelly, for sure. Like we raised a valid point with them, and I think they're honestly considering restructuring the way they're doing the giveaway, because the guy that we spoke to agreed with us. Like it seems a little strange that you end up paying more for the free account giveaway than you would if you were to just purchase the evaluation or test and go through it that way. Yeah, Dubai, it doesn't work on resets. It doesn't work on resets. So like what you're talking about, the reactivation of an eval, it would only be if you purchase a new test. So if you had a new account, a new trading test, that's the only way it would work. Resets on all the props, really, you don't get. You can't put in any codes. Resets are the cost that they are for the most part, unless it's like Lucid that does a promotion on their resets from time to time. Then you could use the code, but for the most part, like affiliates don't get anything from resets. Patrick, the free account is giveaways and evaluation account. Yes. Any free account of giveaways that we do are going to be evaluations. They generally don't give away direct to fundeds unless they're doing it themselves. Gold is not a short right now. Long it. Yeah, Hoover. I mean, I would always preface any giveaway I do with the rules of the giveaway. I was under the assumption that it was a free account, and I was wrong. But I just wanted to be upfront and honest with you guys before I, do a giveaway and you think you got a free account, and then you pass the thing, and it just, all of a sudden, you pass it and you're paying a $130 activation fee, And then you come back at me and you're like, hey, I thought this was a free account. Yeah, Patrick. A lot of the props don't have, like, it's honestly cheaper sometimes to go ahead and not reset your failed accounts and just purchase a new one in some cases. You'll just have to check what the price difference is. Sometimes it's cheaper to just get a brand new test rather than purchasing a new a reset on your current evals. But you'll just have to see what the difference in cost is. Trade flows. No giveaways tonight. I wanted to talk to the community about the giveaways that we have to do. I have two 50K Take Profit Trader accounts to give away. But I wanted to get your guys' feedback and input on what the reality of the situation really is with these giveaways. I wanted to be transparent about it because they aren't necessarily free accounts. They're free evaluations, but if you pass the evaluation, you do have to pay an activation fee. Yeah, Lance, it wasn't that long ago. Like I said, in June I had 600 subscribers. We now have let's see, we got 4,375 subscribers currently. So if you're lurking in the background and want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. We got about 135 people in here currently. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. But yes, I do have two 50K Take Profit Trader accounts or evaluations to give away. I guess we will go ahead and do them tomorrow night and Thursday night. We'll give one away tomorrow night, one away on Thursday night. And I'll give them to you guys, but just know that you will have to pay an activation fee if you win the account. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, everything's just died. Even gold's kind of just died. The Nas has kind of died now too. Yeah, Piter, you've been along for the whole the boom of the channel. It's been an unreal ride, guys. Like like I said, it's because you guys tune in each and every night. You hit the thumbs up button, you chat away. You provide a nice, safe trading space for newer traders. We answer all questions that we can. I would put you guys up against anybody, any traders community, without a doubt. I think I truly have the best trading community out there. We try to answer any and all questions. I never wanted my channel to feel like what's up, Spencer? To feel like, a billboard where it's just affiliate codes pasted all over the place. You feel like you're forced to purchase a mentorship or a signal service, or if you want answers to your questions, you got to pay $2,000. I just wanted to have a nice place to chill and hang out and talk with you guys, Oh, nice, Dubai. You got your first 3 fundeds getting ready? Nice. For those of you that are in the vertical stream, by the way, there are 2 live streams going on my channel. There's one that has the word mobile in the title, and then there's the other one that does not have that word in the title. The one that does not have the word mobile is the horizontal stream. It's a little bit better viewing experience, and that's where everybody's hanging out at if you want to click on the other live stream on my channel right now. Lance, you hope the affiliate money is coming in for me? I mean, it's not what you think it is, Lance. It's not what you think it is. Not for me, at least. But that's largely my fault. You know, my stream's not a giant billboard, and I don't really talk about my codes a whole lot. You know, I definitely tune into other streamers and they're mentioning their codes every 5 minutes, but I don't want you guys to feel like, I want you to be able to support whoever you want to support, you know, even if it's not me. I would hope that you guys support the smaller streamers and not the multimillionaires, you know, the really big guys. You know, use the codes of the small streamers that you like. But I never wanted you guys to, yeah, your affiliate money ain't PW status. No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. It's definitely not PW money. I'm not raking it in like that. I can tell you that. And the majority of my money goes to my editor Mason anyway. Like, I don't really make much off the YouTube channel. Oh, Lance, why is there 2 separate streams? The vertical format actually gets pushed out to more new people because it's people flipping through the shorts feed. For reference, Lance, the last live stream that we did, the shorts feed live stream, the vertical format, got over 5,000 views, whereas the horizontal format got 1.3K. You know, and picked up probably double the amount of subscribers off the shorts feed than we did off the horizontal. So that's why you do it, just to reach a wider audience, channel growth. If you don't see a Lambo in the background in a month. Well, hey, even if I had a bunch of money, guys, I wouldn't buy a Lambo. I'm not a car guy. I know a lot of you are, but I'm not a car guy. I'm just not. What would I buy? I'd probably buy property, Lance. Something that's going to go up in value rather than depreciate the moment you drive it off the lot. I'd invest. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably buy a boat. But like, a car. I'm not really like a car guy. Never have been. I drive a Jeep, you know. Yeah, watches are a good investment. Dubai for sure. Definitely stay away from Range Rovers. Yeah, I mean, cars are nice, right? Like, they're nice, but I think there's so much other things you could do with $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 rather than purchase a vehicle, right? And cars like that, you don't drive a lot anyway. You basically just drive to show off. But they aren't your everyday drivers, right? Buy some prop firms. Nah, Spencer, that's a headache I don't want. 2 best days of owning a boat: when you buy it and when you sell it. No, but I would say I'd probably buy land is what I would buy. I would probably try to find some good land and buy up land. Buy some 4-wheelers. You know, some off-road vehicles. Eric, I would buy a friend or two. I'm sure a lot of people in the trading world feel that same way. I would buy a friend or two. Yeah, B. Supercars are expensive to maintain, for sure. I don't know. That's just not my thing. That's not my thing. I'm very modest. I would almost feel ridiculous. It would be fun to test drive and drive around for fun, but purchasing like a Lambo or a Ferrari or something like that just isn't, that's not my thing. I'd feel ridiculous riding around in it. I've never been really like flashy or showy. Never been one that's been like, hey, look at me, you know? Land is the way to go. Blue Ridge Mountains. Like North Carolina, like Asheville? Like North Carolina area? Blair, we got... the Ohio River is probably the closest big body of water close to me. There are a few lakes around me. North Georgia, the Blue Ridge Mountains, North Georgia. Yeah, Jeff, that's actually not a bad idea. So that might be something that I would invest in, guys, in the future. If the channel continues to grow and grow, I think it would be nice to have like a home office trading desk that you guys could come to and we could all hang out and trade together. You know, for a few, if you wanted to. That would be something that I would be willing to invest in, right? Trading's lonely. If we could have an office space somewhere where we could meet up, you know, from time to time, that would be ideal. Disharon, the two big dips, Trump and Netflix earnings. Those are the two big dips that you see. You know, we'll get you guys in front of the cameras. We'll get you guys in front of the cameras. We'll film it for a week. Put you guys through the ringer. You'll get to see what I go through on a nightly basis. Yeah, Hoover, the only problem with a trading office, right? Is if you're treating it almost like a hedge fund, right? Like, which we couldn't do. You have to be licensed, insured. You know, you have to get your brokerage license. Oh, Sean, the one dude I had on stream. I've had a couple guys on stream. Are you talking about Goose, Banana Bread Trades, or are you talking about Nims? Are you talking about the British Nims, the British guy? Talking about Nimkins? Nims, yeah. Yeah, Nims he's a character. He's funny. Yeah, Nims is my brother. Everybody wants Nims. He won't be back around until I want to say January sometime. He's really busy with school. He went back to school. The guy's retired. The guy's a retired high fashion photographer. Like, has done lots of photography. Reached the pinnacle of photography. Retired, and then decides, hey, I want a data sciences degree. At like 37 years old. Goes back to school. Massive, you want to short gold right now? I wouldn't short gold right now. Not me personally. I have a feeling you're going to see some upside. Probably back into this. Yeah, probably right back into here. Man, the Nas everything just died on us, guys. No movement anymore. I'm going to end up in another stream flat, pretty much. 32 cents is what I'm up right now. Later, Doug. Enjoy your evening, brother. I'm probably not far behind you. The markets just kind of came to a screeching halt. It's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard my time. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. I'm ending the night flat. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. We will do a 50K take profit trader account giveaway tomorrow night. I'll give you guys a rundown when I go live tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. For those of you that are new, welcome to the community. If you feel like joining a free trading Discord where you don't feel the need to purchase a bunch of stuff, it's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. Feel free to join there. Really good traders in there. Good luck the rest of the way tonight, guys. It's looking like it might be a little muted overnight. All-time highs on NAS are about 120 points higher. ES is kind of sitting right at 67.75, so I'm not expecting a big move until London. Good luck the rest of the way. I'll be back live tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. I will see you all then. Peace.